hose. I got a radiator adapter temporarily till I can change it. As you see, oil pressure is holding. I'm not going 70, speedometer's still way off. The coolant is holding. I had to change what do you call it? The pressure relief vent, or not that, what is it called? The thermostat. I had to change the thermostat. The thermostat was housing ever since I said. The volts are holding. I saw in my, and then my dumbass filled the tank up and didn't think, oh shit, what if it gets stuck again? So I gotta hope it gets unstuck, or I don't know why it's now. Honestly, there's some wire under the car I had connected. Maybe it was a ground for the instrument panel for the gas. I don't know. I don't know enough. But anyways, so back to where we left off. Okay, so let me tell you all what's been going on. So I got a lot of news for you guys. And sorry, my camera's cracked. I gotta, here, we'll just do it. We'll flip it here. Okay, so here, I got a lot of news for everybody. So here's what's been going on. So, yeah, Joe Biden's trying to kill all of us. In case you haven't heard, Joe Biden is literally trying to kill all of us. Me, you, the people watching this video. Whatever, let's put it right here for now. Okay, anyways, Joe Biden, and all you people watching TikTok, stop watching that mindless garbage created by China. That's all TikTok is mindless garbage to distract people from the real danger. So today, Russia pulled out of the 2010 nuclear bomb agreement, and now it's unregulated. So there's one more step before we probably go to World War III. There's one more needle on the cake that's going to make it World War III. So today, Russia, there's O'Hare, by the way. And hey, people are calling me a hoarder for this, but I'm glad I kept it. Check it out. You see that bottle of Ensure right there? See that bottle of Ensure? That bottle of Ensure that's an Ensure bottle. That's probably, let's see what's the date. Oh, it says the date on it. Hold on. April 2013. No, that can't be right. Oh, it expired. Oh, yeah, because 11 years ago. So it expired, it looks like April of 2012, maybe? Anyways, say people would have called me a hoarder for not throwing that out right away. But I said, you know what? I thought I was crazy when I said it. I'm going to have a use for this bottle. And normally that's what hoarders say, but they never use it. So I found the purpose of the bottle so I can use my beautiful wipers. I gotta hook up the windshield washers, but my wipers work now because it was getting caught on the hood. The wipers, and that's why I couldn't get to where I had to go yesterday. So back to the original point of the video. So yeah, there's a lot of bad stuff going on. Okay, so today, our U.S. ambassador in Russia got told, what did they get told? I don't know, they told him something. I got a head injury. Look it up for yourself. So our U.S. ambassador got told some shit. Watch the video on my page, the earlier video. It'll say what he told him, I forgot. But, so, hold on one second. Come on, go, I'm late. No, come on. Am I missing another? You asshole. They're from Texas. Look at this Texas asshole. Asshole from Texas right here, cutting me off. That's how them Texans must drive. Nice and mellow though. But anyways, back to the purpose of the video. So Joe Biden's pretty much trying to kill all of us. If you haven't seen it on the news, we basically nuked Ohio without nuking it. There was a derailed train that caught on fire, and oh, by the way, one other thing before, first let me finish this. So there's a derailed train that got caught on fire in Ohio, some weird named city in Ohio. But that train, so check this out, alright? So that train that I'm telling you about, instead of safely removing the chemicals off the train, you know, putting them in a tanker, like a semi, and getting them away from the site, they decided to blow it up and light it on fire, which was not it was supposed to be a controlled burn, but that wasn't a controlled burn. And now everything within 10 miles, in the immediate blast zone of the train they blew up, foxes, people's pets, their dogs, their chickens, their cows, all sorts of stuff. They've been dying within a 10-mile radius. And a few days later, a little bit further than a 10-mile radius, we started having, we started having animals die a little bit further a few days later. I gotta get a radio. Anyways, so yeah, they started dying a few days later. So, and then guess what happened? So now the EPA, even with all these household animals dying, is saying, oh, nothing to see here. Everything's safe. Go live in your home with the contaminated, and these are dangerous chemicals, people. These are, obviously, if it's making birds fall out of the sky, people's pets that are indoors, like their dogs, their cats, people's chickens, foxes even, they found a lot of dead foxes, are dying from the breathing in these chemicals. Guess where these chemicals went? They traveled from Ohio, and as they traveled from Ohio, they went to, I'm just making sure of something. So as they traveled from Ohio, I should maybe take that out of there. It's not raining anymore. Or I gotta prop it up somehow better. But anyway, so all of these dangerous animals from Ohio, not dangerous animals. So all these animals dying in Ohio, what do you call it? Damn it, I lost my train of thought. Oh yeah. So all these dangerous animals in Ohio, they are dying now. And the EPA is telling them, oh, there's nothing to see here. It's safe. Go back home. But yet their pets are dying from these chemicals. And if you look it up, it's not essentially like nuclear bomb like type of chemicals, but they're just as dangerous. Like I don't know how to, like some of the names are big, long names I've never even heard of chemicals. And then supposedly, before the train even crashed, I saw a video, I don't know if it's like an edited one or not, supposedly it was really on fire before it even crashed. So I think it was planned. I think that was planned, and killing off as many American citizens as Joe Biden and Ukraine collude with China to destroy the world and the U.S. currency and destroy the USA in general and destroy money. That asshole was supposed to be going to Poland, and he makes a stop, and a U.S. president is not supposed to go into the middle of a war zone of another country. So tell me, why in the hell would Joe Biden make a pit stop in Kyiv, where they're having air raid sirens going off in the middle of a war zone? I made a video on this yesterday. I guarantee you he had them, I guarantee you that plane was probably lined with U.S. money, and when they got there, he probably got his little secret stash of money, that asshole leader, president in Ukraine. I'm with Russia on this one. USA is out of bounds. Screw Ukraine. Ukraine needs to be wiped off the map, in my opinion. That's just my opinion. If you don't like it, hey, don't watch my channel. But in my opinion, Ukraine needs to be wiped off the map by Russia. Especially because of them with Hunter Biden and his company Barbitspa. And not only Barbitspa, we got the, not only Barbitspa, we got the big guy. So they have the laptop from hell that's literally saying he took the money from Ukraine and gave it to Joe Biden, his dad. Like, if this was Trump, he would have been impeached. But Biden can get away with it? That's not right. And another thing, back to the original purpose, so back to the Ohio thing. So guess where all those dangerous chemicals went against after they blew up the train? They traveled across our country eastward to the ocean. So now all of that farmland from Ohio where the incident happened, all the way to the ocean eastbound from where the incident happened, had that nice little cloud of all those dangerous chemicals raining down on our farmlands, the crops, the food. And then what do you think's going to happen with that food? It's going to go to a food processing plant, and not before long, I might be eating it. You might be eating it without even noticing it. And then we're going to end up with cancer or some crazy shit and die. People, if you still think Joe Biden's doing a good job, just look at the picture of, I got it on my Facebook. Look at the picture where who's where now. Joe Biden's in Ukraine as Trump's in the city of Ohio giving out water and of his own money. Trump's giving his own freaking money to help the people in Ohio more than the U.S. government has. Wake up. Whoever y'all are still sleeping, wake up and realize what's going on around you. Joe Biden's trying to get us all like a third world country, and the people that are survive it are going to be in like a nuclear wasteland. And if you don't think you want to be alive after a nuclear bomb goes off, that's not true. Because if you do survive it and you're far away from the blast zone where you don't get immediate radiation poisoning or you get very low doses of radiation, you'll survive and you'll be fine. Out to rain down, which I think is like 42 hours. Got to stay indoor for 22 hours. You should probably wear a mask because of the chemicals from the nuclear bomb. And then, so once you got to wait 24 hours, and then you got to get away from the blast zone. I've been trying to like learn about this stuff since it might really happen, especially with what Russia just did with pulling out of the agreement. So check out the other videos I made and that, and that's it for this video. I got more important shit to do, but no, wait, we're not done. Wait, there was one. Oh yeah. So there's a lot of eggs that they're still hatching, and guess what those eggs got on them? That cloud of death from the Ohio explosion. Now another thing, my friend just sent me something. Apparently, Italy and also Glendale Heights, Illinois, I repeat that, Glendale Heights, Illinois, had a similar incident happen where they blew up a train. I think I saw something about it, but I didn't, and I tried re-looking it up on YouTube. I should have used the regular internet. It's nowhere on YouTube. I think I had to go. I found something a little bit about it on the regular internet, but yeah. Vote Trump, everyone. If not, we're all screwed. And if any of you think Joe Biden cutting people's link card and stuff of that nature is okay, it's not. Billions to Ukraine so I can't buy freaking milk or food? That's why I say, screw Ukraine, Russia deserves it. And that's the end of this video. If you don't like my comments, wake up. Quit watching your stupid TikTok that was made by China to distract the American public and spy on the American public. Quit watching your dumb YouTube channels and start learning up on what's about to happen, because World War III is probably right around the corner. And if the Russia kicks... Okay, so Russia's been kicking all of the European ambassadors out. Once the USA gets to boot, our ambassador... That's the last straw and the icing on the cake where World War III is going to end up starting. Like, subscribe, share, hit the thumbs up, and leave a comment, and I'll respond.